Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Warwick Science's film practical of change of state. So in this particular one we'll be changing a solid to a liquid and back again in order to see the characteristics of each. Now, as with a lot of these practicals, there's a write-up sheet that will come up onto the screen in a moment. Obviously pause that, write that down in your workbook, and when you're ready to go, restart the video again. Okay, what we're looking at is, in this case, the change of state of paraffin wax. Now, paraffin wax is just candle wax, and as you can see here, we have some white candle wax. Obviously, it's got a particular shape to it. It's a fixed shape. It's got a fixed volume to it as well, and also it can't be compressed. So now it can be broken, but not compressed. That's why it is referred to as a solid. Okay, so here's the wax that we're going to melt, which is in the bottom of this particular test tube here. That's probably a better view down there. Again, it's not exactly white because we've been reusing these for a number of years, but you can see the characteristics of the solid that it has. Now, obviously, to do this, we're going to be using a Bunsen burner. So, as always, there's a correct technique for lighting the Bunsen. We make sure that the air holes there are closed. We have our safety glasses on. We light our match, we bring that up from the bottom, and we turn the gas on, and you can see there that we have our safety flame, and we'll then convert that to a blue flame when we go through the process of changing the state from a solid to a liquid. Now, hopefully you have written down in your write-up the characteristics of a solid, and now we'll go through and apply heat and melt this. Now, you'll notice a couple of things. Number one is that I'm moving the test tube through the flame rather than just having the flame hit the test tube at one particular point. That just helps to protect the test tube because obviously every time you put flame on it, a little bit of the test tube wears away, and you'll notice that I'm pointing the open neck of the test tube away from me, so if it does boil over, it's not going to end up on top of me. Now, obviously there, just moving it through, you can see that just a slight flame, a slight amount of smoke, is being given off, and right there we've changed it to a liquid. We'll move that over to there. So there's our liquid that has been changed. So again, you can see there that you can pour it down the test tube. So that's the liquid. So what I need you to do now, please, is to fill in the worksheet based upon the characteristics that you see of the liquid. Now, it's been a little bit of time since I turned the original solid into a liquid, and what we have here, as the heat's been taken away, it has solidified again, so it has gone back to being a solid, and this is what we call a reversible reaction. Okay, you can go from a solid to a liquid with the addition of heat, and then removing that heat will make it turn back into a solid again. So again, you can see that the characteristics after it has been melted are exactly the same as it was before. Now, once you've finished your worksheet, if there are any questions, then please do not hesitate to talk to your science teacher. And thank you for accessing Warwick Science's film practical of change of state from a solid to a liquid.